Hey guys, and we're back. So let's see. A scorned lover is toxic, not the other. Be careful not to overindulge. A scorned lover is being real toxic. They got low self-esteem or trying to make me have low self-esteem, or they thought that by being toxic to me would cause me to have low self-esteem. I'm not toxic, and I was never in competition with somebody. Somebody is a false spiritual person. They was just trying to take credit for other people, for my credit and ideas. Now this person is having unexplained body pains and numbness. For being a joker. For living in hypocrisy and enjoying it. For being toxic and enjoying it. So let's see. I'm protected. They was turning others against me. This person is a straight up liar. You can't believe a word they say. They toxic. A frenemy. Pretending to be your friend but plotting against you behind your back. Black obsidian. Carries a calming and positive energy that can help you remember to look on the bright side of things. I'm a walking piece of black obsidian. Somebody didn't know that I possessed the amulet to amplify my positive vibes. They didn't know that I was a walking black obsidian. They got problems with making important life. They was trying to cause me to have problems with making important life and future benefits, abundance and prosperity. This person got a blocked heart chakra, or they was trying to block mine. The person causing you negativity is a fire sign. They have an unexplained body whelps and scratches. This person is a business rival. They couldn't stand my grind and my hustle. They somebody arguing over something over social media because they was claiming they were doing it first, knowing damn well they was inspired by me. They getting a lesson about somebody who didn't want to be labeled a relationship. They trying to avoid that somebody is a bad parent. They conceited. They think everybody want them. Or this is what they said about me, and now they getting served karma. A man-child. An adult that acts like a child is an opportunist. He only calls when he needs something. He's the friend of me that's claiming that he did it first, knowing damn well he was inspired by me. Hating on my spiritual and psychic gifts. And how I possess amulets that protect me. This person is not a true friend. Something was a waste of time to get me stuck with a karmic lover. A karmic male is easily triggered by a copycat that a dark entity is using against me. Damn. Their social media posts are directed towards you in the reverse. A trollop was doing sexual favors for items, claiming credit over my success. They their own worst enemy. They having a nervous breakdown because they was mocking me because they was jealous of me. They was remote viewing me with their mind, looking into my life, trying to cause me to miss out on an opportunity. They was mad because I paid them no mind. They trying to say something was unintentional to be sending me an evil eye, but this person is a straight up liar. You can't believe a word they say. Somebody trying to take a spiritual bath, but they still having delays and problems with communication because they was turning others against me. Because they miserable. They was waking up just to project their misery on someone else. A sweet talker that wants something. Now they want to sweet talk because they want something. They want some of my protection. They don't want to get this work. They don't want to get this karma. Now they trying to sweet talk me so that they can be under my umbrella. Nah, nigga, no, nigga, no. Yeah, somebody got this sickness from being LGBTQIA. Somebody friend. Or they said that I was sick and that I was gay. This friend was fulfilling a fantasy and it's game over. Somebody was just doing chaos magic saying that I was gay and that I was sick. Black obsidian, I'm innocent. Somebody said that I was a red lipstick stain. That was just a projection. I'm actually sweet, compassionate, and innocent. Somebody is getting rid of something. They tossing something out. They want to apologize because something was just gossip. Something was a lie, that I was an impersonator and that I had bad habits. A divine masculine is an intellectual thief. I'm independent, intelligent, fearless, and strong, and this divine masculine that I caught the fuck up. Or he was only seen as a divine masculine because he was stealing my intellect. That's why people thought that he was this Sigma energy. Now it's evidence. He can't keep me a secret no more because I'm on the internet exposing this shit. And people was gaining knowledge about why he was saying that I was another woman or an option, or why he kept me as an option. Now somebody's scared because they in danger, because somebody was unsure if they would be able to set me up. And here I am, or if something wasn't set up. And here I am setting a record straight, and they looking at this person like they a hater. A Leo that had this person to agree to something, to abuse me. They looking at this Leo like he a hater. Because he was doing glamour spells to get this person to agree to abusing me with this family cult. What's the trash? Red lipstick stain. So they knew, this family knew that I possessed this black obsidian to help me to look on the brighter side of things. And they told this person to get rid of me, toss me out, that I was trash, and that I was a red lipstick stain. And that it got this person destroyed, shattered, and broke up. Because it's game over. Game over for what? For them saying that I'm toxic, because people can see for myself that that's a lie. That's not true. I was never in competition with somebody. That's why they can't bring me endings. That's why it's not game over for me, because of my spiritual rank. It's why I got this insight. That's why I can give this fortune telling divination, because I listen to my intuition. Somebody money fucked up. They hate nothing about me. They was just doing candle magic because a Scorpio said that a Libra, because a Scorpio told this person to leave me alone, or they thought this Scorpio was the Libra, and they ended up abandoning because they thought that I was promiscuous. They didn't know somebody was just trying to block me. Somebody hate nothing about me. Black obsidian. They want to apologize now that they know that I'm innocent, sweet, and compassionate. Who want to apologize? They done got caught up. What they get caught up for? Being a hater. I'm setting the record straight. This person want to apologize for being a hater, but only because I'm setting the record straight that everything they said about me was a lie. I'm setting the record straight about what these people was infatuated with. They was infatuated with me because I'm an angel in human form. Somebody don't hate nothing about me. They just was infatuated with me and didn't want nobody else to see me, to want me, to know that I'm the best thing ever. They wanted to just keep me for themselves, and it didn't matter how or what they had to do as long as nobody else found out who I was. Possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes in the reverse. Somebody is being investigated. What's this possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes in the reverse? They didn't know when they was stalking me. Remember, they didn't know my ancestors seen them. They was stalking me, invading my privacy because they was infatuated with me. They've been stalking me ever since I stopped sleeping with this person. The situation's about to explode for a copycat. What does copycat do? Why the situation about to explode? Because I went through a transformation. Even though somebody tried to corrupt me. What's the corruption, bribe, cohort? They depressed. Because they was bribed to copycat an upgrade by bonding me. And now this bribe got them depressed. The copycat, what's up with this copycat? Somebody is doing dirt digging, being invasive and nosy. Copycat. They can't keep something a secret. Keeping you a secret in the reverse. That they can't keep it a secret that this copycat is the real impersonator. They don't have an amulet that they have positive vibes. They don't possess an amulet to amplify their positive vibes. That's why people know that this copycat is the impersonator. That's why the situation's about to explode. What's the sexual protection? Expecting a new beginning. Sexual protection. Somebody is doing drugs because I never betrayed somebody. What's the expecting a new beginning? Aries. When I stopped sleeping with this person, they was expecting a new beginning with this Aries. Somebody is doing drugs because they found out that I never betrayed them. Why did they think that I betrayed them? Finances blocked. Why did they think that I betrayed them? They thought that I was getting a room with somebody. and checking with them, but I was never checking for this person. I never betrayed somebody. Somebody was getting a room. They was doing business with somebody. Or that's what they thought. Finance blocks. Somebody money fucked up. They wasn't able to check me because they are the hater. Because what's the doing drugs? They doing drugs because they finding out that it was everything these people said about me was a lie. I'm really a divine being, a deity, a supreme being. And they was going around saying that I was a sex shop, a Sagittarius. Whole time I'm a role model. Somebody tricked this person to invest with them. I've been a beta the whole time. They wanted them to come to death row and be a part of this cult so that they can help them do this fraud. I never made bad choices, and now this person is in guilt, remorse, and regret that they worked with this. They worked with this Leo and agreed to abuse me with them. Exactly. So this Sagittarius is this Leo mama. They're all under investigation. Who this Sagittarius? They said that I had attachments and that I was toxic and that I was negative and karmic and that I had bad habits, and that was a lie. They lied to this cool guy. Remember, he was supposed to be my main male. I was supposed to be attracted to him. They lied to him and said that I was a sex shop and that I do drugs, and so that he didn't want to expect a new beginning from me. They wanted him to work with them to block my heart chakra. Somebody is tired of the drama. They tired of bribing people because they under investigation. They destroyed, shattered, broken, and fucked up. What's this blocked heart chakra? Issues, intentions, affliction, balance, beauty, compassion, empathy, healing, love, mindfulness, nature, relationships. Blocked heart chakra. They wanted to block my heart chakra, and I still went through a rebirth. I still went through a transformation. I still upgraded. Blocked heart chakra, or they wanted to block my heart chakra so that they can get an upgrade. And that's what alerted the authorities in the ethers. Them trying to put me in this private relationship on purpose to lower my vibration, to fuck with my heart. They wanted me in a private relationship. His other woman, his concubine, she not nothing special. Don't value her, cheat on her, because they wanted me to be depressed. And that alerted my ancestors. That rung a bell. Police, they done got caught up. All these people that was doing business together. Or they got caught up. What's the get in the room? Somebody was a lie. They got caught up. They was the one getting doing this business pleasures or whatever. They lied. I was never falling apart or falling into pieces. Ally friend. Somebody was friends with this Aquarius. They said that I was pretentious and superficial, and then I ended up healing and recovering because of, and that was fated. Somebody is the source of some corruption. Somebody is being invasive and nosy, looking into this Aries that didn't want me to be in a union because she was jealous and envious. Her witchy ass was doing spell work on the collective because she knew that I was abundant. She was infatuated with a Taurus's contract. She was being fake. Somebody pretended a lover, pretended somebody false. Somebody knew somebody was a false lover and that I would run away from them. Things is changing because people see that I'm genuine and authentic. Blocked heart chakra, a bugaboo. Bugaboo abused me. I never betrayed this person. He's the bugaboo. He glamored himself to be able to be with me. It was a glamour spell that he would be able to buy me. They glamored him. They knew he wouldn't be able to buy me because I got spiritual gifts. Now this person is having unexplained body whelps and scratches. They was doing chaos magic, unsure if I even was guarded. They was toxic as fuck, and I was never even insecure. They said that, child, they tried to be toxic to me so that I would be insecure. That's why this person getting fucked up like this, because they did everything on purpose. I was never the other woman. I was never into third parties. I was never destroyed, shattered, broken, or fucked up, or I didn't know somebody was the other woman. What's the third wheel in the reverse? Somebody was envious of my access. I was never somebody other woman. They was just envious of my access. I was never destroyed, shattered, broken, or fucked up. That's My money was never fucked up. I was never checking for this person. That's why they're getting fucked up like this. I was too emotionally intelligent to stick around for the bullshit. It was a no for me. No, thank you. Go play with somebody your own size. I'm not falling apart, falling into pieces. That's what this person was contracted to do. That's what they agreed to do to break my heart. Ooh, something was just chaos magic. They didn't know that I was connected to God. This business rival that can't stand my grind or my hustle. I'm innocent. They just couldn't stand to see me shine. A red lipstick stain? They was going around saying I was a red lipstick stain. The whole time I'm an angel spirit God. I was never destroyed, shattered, or broken up about this person. They just can't stand to see me shine. They said I was a red lipstick stain because I kicked them to the curb. A rising star wasn't supposed to announce something? Or me being a rising star wasn't revealed? It wasn't expressed? Somebody don't got no recording of a rising star being a red lipstick stain? What's the announcement in the reverse? Yeah, they don't have no me on video. That's AI. Don't fucking believe them. That's AI. Half of it. Exactly. I'm really a divine feminine. Somebody is in grief, sorrow, and sadness about what's on the internet. Somebody is struggling because they chose to be a hater. They going crazy, losing my mind, losing their mind, this intellectual thief, because I'm too independent, intelligent, fearless, and strong. Rising star. These parents didn't tell this person that I was a rising star and that I wouldn't be his sex fix, that I wouldn't have tantric sex with him whenever he wanted to. These parents lied like a motherfucker. They knew I would never be destroyed because he promiscuous. I don't care. They was just fulfilling a fantasy. They knew that that motherfucker wouldn't be able to check me. Remember I told y'all, he told them, they gonna tell him, yeah, she needs somebody to put her in her place. And they go, check what? You ain't finna check a motherfucking thing. They can't keep it a secret no more either. So these parents, they didn't do their own research. So for what? They thought that they was telling the truth because them my parents, right? That's why they didn't look into their claims. That's why they didn't, exactly. He didn't know that I would stop sleeping with him. Or somebody parents didn't do their own research. They slept with somebody unprotected. The situation's about to explode because I'm not the source of something. I wasn't corrupt. I was not in no private relationship. Somebody don't want to be this person's friend no more. What's the sexual protection in the reverse? Expecting a new beginning. What the hell? Somebody didn't. A rising star's parents, that's who said this. It was never supposed to be announced that they knew that I wouldn't sleep with him. They said that I was a red lipstick stain, knowing damn well I would kick this person to the curb because of who I am. But he was never supposed to find that out, that they already knew this. These parents, that's why he didn't look into it. I'm not sleeping with him and I'm expecting a new beginning, and somebody is doing drugs. They thought I was an impersonator. Now that they've been stalking, they see I don't make bad choices. Somebody was just doing fraud for this coven. Sexual protection in the reverse. It's total drama action. Fighting for what you love. The situation's about to explode. Somebody didn't use sexual protection with somebody and now it's total drama action? Why? Sexual protection in the reverse. They was unsure of something. They was unsure of what? If I was envious of somebody and I'm not? A Gemini. I know you fucking lying. Sexual protection in the reverse. I wasn't supposed to not sleep with somebody. Now it's total drama action because somebody was unsure if I was envious of this backwards ass Gemini, and obviously I'm not. Somebody's bright idea is now being exposed. People is gaining knowledge on this Gemini being a copycat. I'm guarded to a narcissist. I was guarded to a narcissist because I'm a supreme being. I got security from a narcissist because I'm a divine being. That's a part of my contract, is to have security from people like her, these people. A Leo is in guilt, remorse, and regret about my upgrade, about my transformation, that I still get it. Somebody was doing chaos magic. What's this backwards ass Gemini that I'm not envious of? My ancestors seen this hope. Gemini police for being toxic. She was expecting a new beginning with somebody that hate nothing about me. I'm cracking the fuck up. I hate nothing about you. Expecting a new beginning from somebody that hate nothing about me. Because I'm not insecure. It's game over? What? People finding out I was never insecure. I was never envious. I was never jealous of this Gemini. She thought she was going to have a new beginning with somebody that hate nothing about me. And now it's game over because people know the truth. I'm still stuck on this sexual protection. At peace. Sexual protection in the reverse. Promiscuous. They wasn't expecting for me to sexually protect myself from somebody that was promiscuous. Because they needed me to be destroyed, shattered, broken, and fucked up. And that's the only way they plan would have worked, because that's how they were supposed to get me sick. Something was a lie. What was the lie? That I was trash. Exactly. Oh, that's why I wasn't supposed to not sleep with him. Because he thought that him sleeping around was okay because I was doing the same thing. And that was the lie. I was not going to allow you to play in my face and be sleep. Hell, motherfucking no. No. And then you doing it with same sexes. I got to share you with niggas and bitch. Ciao. And thought that I was going to think that was some type of love story. You have to be some type of delusional. You should have got you a little young bitch. And now you scared. You can't run away from what you did. I was never mad. I never cared that we weren't together. I promise you I didn't care. Tell me about this backwards ass Gemini. She's a motherfucking hater. Yep, she's a hater. She's struggling right now. She losing her motherfucking mind. She tried to steal my intellect so she can come off as a Sigma. Tell me about this backwards ass Gemini that was working with these parents and this crazy ass stalker nigga. She ain't getting no level up. She ain't getting no gain. That was how they was supposed to level up. I was supposed to fight for this raggedy motherfucker. No, thank you. Private relationship in the reverse. Their social media posts and memes is directed towards you. Hold on, let's put these back. So now somebody ain't making social media posts directed towards me no more. That's what they was bribed to do, to say that I was a red lipstick stain. They ain't doing it no more. Something was chaos magic. That's something was somebody's love story. Social media posts, memes directed towards you. I'm innocent. Maybe I was never making posts or memes directed towards somebody. Somebody is tired of the drama. Somebody doing too much. I'm content, showing gratitude. What's this? I never made no post about somebody trying to burn the evidence that I kicked somebody to the curb. They tired of the drama. The situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames because you ain't checking shit, nigga. It's all over the internet that I'm checking you. I was never corrupt. I never bribed somebody to do something. It's total drama action. Damn, why is it total drama action? Somebody is in guilt, remorse, and regret. Why? Why is it total drama action? Because they found out somebody was doing glamour spells and beauty spells. For what? Why they was doing glamour spells and beauty spells? Because they was really the one that was jealous and envious. This witchy sister was glamoring people, projecting on me because I'm the rising star. They wanted to see, she wanted people to see her as the rising star. Whole time she the witchy sister, the one that's jealous and envious. That wasn't supposed to be announced. That wasn't supposed to be spoken of. What's the witchy sister that's jealous and envious and was doing glamour spells so people seen her as a role model? She wanted to abuse me. She the backwards ass high priestess. I never betrayed somebody. What's the kick to the curb? Doing drugs. I kicked this person to the curb and they start doing drugs. Somebody is gay. I'm not the other woman. They said that I was gay and that I would be a part of their throuple. Remember, I wasn't supposed to stop sleeping with this nigga. I was supposed to be okay with him. And then he was going to bring her in. And then he was going to introduce us. And then it was going to be a thing. And it was an automatic no. Check yourself in the reverse. Because I'm not insecure. You can't check me. I was never checking for you. Police on that ass. What's the police? Somebody is depressed because something is mine. Because this is fated. What's the destiny, fate, karma? It's game over because it's mine. Somebody is destroyed, shattered, and broke up because they hate nothing about me. What's the technology? It's all over the internet that I was never mad, that I was never jealous, that I was never insecure, that I was never checking for none of these people. They can't keep it a secret no more, and they can't keep it a secret that they was all just fulfilling a fantasy in cahoots with each other to spread this outdated information. The whole time I'm going through a transformation. What's the fulfilling a fantasy being in cahoots? Putting on a show. They was all just putting on. That's it. And they done got caught the fuck up. It's evident. You're caught.